Hello, Taurus, and welcome to your weekly tarot reading. This message will be for October 6th through the 12th, and we'll have an intention for this week. If you find the message is helpful or that it resonates with your situation, please feel free to like the video or comment below. All the love and support is very much appreciated here and has helped the growth of the channel immensely, so thank you guys so much for that. Also, if you'd like future messages, you can feel free to subscribe to the channel. Everyone's always welcome, and I upload messages daily. So, Taurus, in the pre-shuffle, I was getting a sense that you are starting to feel a surge of energy this week, and I get the sense that it's coming from the planetary alignments, mainly with Mars aligning in your 5th house. So be sure to utilize this energy wisely and not to waste it, okay? Try to focus on tasks that are meaningful, that are going to serve a purpose for the long term, okay? Such as preparing your house for the winter, right? Also, I was getting a sense that you may be having some really good, really awesome, really amazing ideas this week. So try to carry with you a notepad or some type of journal just in case you get a spark or an idea that you feel is going to be helpful in your future. So, building blocks, never-ending story, and deep knowing. Really quickly, first, Cancer, these messages are... Taurus. Sorry, Taurus. These messages are general. They're not going to resonate every time with every person. Please feel free to check other signs within your birth chart. It is mainly what's in the title. So if there's something in the title that resonates, there's most likely something here within this message. So, building blocks, never-ending story, and deep knowing. Building blocks is setting that solid foundation, putting the blocks in the place they need to be to make sure things are rock solid. Never-ending story, ego-driven, okay, but it's kind of like anxiety, worry, of what's to come. And then deep knowing is intuition, a deep sense of knowing of what's to come. I get the sense here, Taurus, that there's, even though you are setting the stage for this firm, solid foundation, I feel like you still have a lot of things from your past that kind of hang you up. And I feel like you know what these things are, but you don't know how to get through the fog, right? So let's see if we can gain some clarity on what's burdening you and how to get through it. Most important message for Taurus. Spirit, what does Taurus need to see? Guiding card is Hermit. Your mindset, 8 of Pentacles. I get the sense here that there's a need, Taurus, for you to go within, okay? Go within to gain some clarity on a situation. Not only on just any situation, okay? Back up. I feel like with the Hermit coming out here, Taurus, that there's a need for you to gain clarity on the direction, the path that you want your life to go in, okay? That you need to gain some clarity on what you're passionate about, what your focus needs to be. I feel here that there is a dilemma that you find yourself in. Okay, every situation that you feel is something that's meant to be for you, maybe ends up ending, right? Ending in chaos and turmoil, shaking your emotions, keeping you up at night. Okay? I feel like there's an idea, an inspiration that you've had that's made you kind of refocus on what it is that you want to work on. And I feel like you're starting to come up with ideas on what you want your business to be, right? What you want your focus to be on. Okay? There's still a need to gain clarity though. There's going to be delays. Until you make a decision, there's going to be delays in how this turns out. Take some time and get balanced within this situation. Try to get clear within yourself that this is what you truly want, and why. Okay? Why is it that you want this certain thing? Once you get clear on all of this stuff, that's when you're going to be able to start turning things around. Okay, that's when you're going to start really putting in the work and seeing things come from this. Really aligning with your destiny. But remember, the guiding card is this Hermit, going within to gain clarity on the lessons that need to be learned here. This path that you want to take, that fog that's covering that path, is what's keeping you up at night. The answers are within you, Taurus. You're going to have to go within to seek these answers. Once you're able to go within and do some soul seeking, self-discovery, what is it that you truly desire? What do you see your future? If you don't know exactly what job title it is that you see yourself in, what do you enjoy doing? What could you see yourself doing forever? One reason why some people don't focus on job titles is because it kind of limits you to what type of job you're going to have. If you're like, oh, I want to be an accountant, kind of limits. If you are more like, well, I like math, okay, I like data entry, I like helping people with their businesses. Getting clear on the characteristics, on the attributes, the things, I enjoy working with people. I enjoy being creative, doing creative things. I enjoy freedom of my time. Getting clear on these certain attributes will help you to clear the fog of what path you need to take. Taking some time to get clear with these things is going to be very helpful in the movement forward. Okay, it's also going to help you change your perspective on the direction you need to take. I feel like you may be minimizing your focus on one thing or two things and by getting clear on the characteristics. So for instance, if your ideal job, let's say, was to be an accountant, okay? And I'm just using this as an example, but you instead got clear on the characteristics that you liked out of that job, such as helping people with their financial situations in their business and helping people save money on their taxes, these types of things, data entry, working with people. If you get clear on those, there's other positions in life that may be more fulfilling to you than an accounting job. But because you're so focused on, I want to be this, you're not able to see these other opportunities. Taking time to get clear on the attributes, on the characteristics, will help you to change this perspective. Okay? Believe in yourself. Wonderful news on the way. Queen of Springs and Six of Springs. Springs is the suit of wands. So this tells me that there's a need to understand this is very fated for you, okay? It's very likely that you were meant to come to this reading for a reason, okay? There is wonderful news that's on the way. New opportunities. I also get the sense that there may be some celebration, some recognition that, you know, you finally got it, right? You finally got the foundation set. The biggest thing I can see here, though, Taurus, is getting clear on these characteristics are going to help clear the path. So like if it's business, maybe you're having a hard time picking the products that you want to offer in your business. Well, what are the things that you see your customers buying the most? You know, maybe getting clear on the characteristics of the items that your customers would want to buy and not being so narrow-minded on a specific item category. Maybe you need to change your perspective on the items that you're offering or the types of services that you're rendering. Whatever the case may be for you, Taurus, this reading is all about getting clear on those characteristics. And I get the sense that with deep knowing coming out, you understand. You may have a deep sense of knowing what I'm talking about already. Triumph, positive movement forward, and prosperity begins. So this is beautiful. Getting clear on these characteristics, following through, taking the time to change your perspective is going to help bring in opportunities to allow this positive movement forward. Beautiful place to be in, Taurus. So really taking time and going within, taking some time alone and gaining clarity. Lifting the fog, right? So that is the message that I have for you, Taurus. Thank you so much for all your love and support. Thank you for liking and subscribing. And I look forward to seeing your beautiful souls again soon. Namaste.